Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 7 of Civilization 6. At least I think it's episode 7. I've lost count because I've just been doing these all straight through. We're still having a lot of troubles with barbarians. The camps respawn very quickly. We've had a suzerain status lost there as well that we need to do something about. You get a promotion. Let's give you Tortoise, always really nice to have. You are going to... we don't have enough gold in the treasury to upgrade you. Let's move you forwards, though, because we know there is another camp up there. And let's try and get our pearls back here. So we can choose a production. We could definitely get that Royal Navy dockyard, but I think we'll get the market going first. Dockyard will be quite cheap. One thing that you have probably noticed is that when you have a unique district, the cost always seems low. And I think, because I know it certainly happens, it happened in the Germany game with the Hansa. I think if one of your, if your civilization has a unique district, I don't think the cost of the district goes up like normal districts do. So that's potentially useful. This crossbowman can stay there just in case we do end up going to war with Greece. Which I think we will. Knossos already has its walls. But yeah, that really is a troll city right there. But I might definitely consider taking that. Don't want to alienate all of my friends, and we do need to try and find out where the other civilizations are. So Kyoto, we could go and get some golden culture to Nan Madol. This is one of the really is one of the best city-states to continually trade with, and I love trading with it in every game that I play. So we could go and build a synagogue here, which would give us +5 faith and a citizen slot, or we could start working on the ancient walls. I guess we might as well build this while we have the religion. I mean, having the faith is still useful, even though we don't have a religion of our own. It will allow us to spend it on great persons. There are none that we can afford at the moment, but we will be able to at some point. Unit needs orders, so hopefully you can get there and repair that without us getting too wrecked. We're going to move this archer over here. And we've got a half-dead spearman. Looks like the Greeks are attempting to clear that out. Well, if they're going to try and clear it out, I'm not going to attempt to... I'm not going to kill the unit off for them. I'm just going to basically sit there and fortify. You guys need to get back home, and you can go and connect up the horses, I suppose. So we want a theatre square, and we want... well, we want an entertainment complex. So if I was to build one... Right, let's just have a look at this. It's going to reach for 6 squares, or 6 hexagons. So if we built one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it'd reach London. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It wouldn't quite reach Kyoto. However, it would also reach Knossos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, easily. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'd reach... for Salos as well. So I definitely think we want to get an entertainment complex here on this tile. Now, one of the city-states, I can't remember which one it was, is it Toronto? Toronto increases that by 3 tiles, so as long as we can stay Toronto's suzerain, then we shouldn't have to worry about that either. So getting an entertainment, I mean, we will need things like a zoo and stadiums and stuff like that, but it certainly is one of the better places to have one. Yeah, they did clear that out, which I fully expected to happen, so I don't mind. We need to get you sort of over to that now. So who was that we lost our suzerain status with? Nan Madol. That is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, Japan are a little bit sort of cornered right now. Preslav have a settler as well, which is interesting. You can probably upgrade now. So let's go ahead and do that. That increases our knowledge of metal casting. You're going to work your way around and up to that at some point. Let's go on to the next turn then. But yeah, our science is actually getting quite behind. I think we need to get ourselves a campus or two. We could probably get a campus here next to the Wonder. So Newcastle's going to be building a lot of districts.
I cannot imagine any condition which
It's given us a
would put the
boost
four
towards
characteristics
guilds.
of humanism are curious.
Do we want to change any policies here? Keeping those gold from city-states has been really, really good for us right now. I don't think we want to get rid of that. Great artist points per turn could be useful. We're already full on amphitheatres. So let's go for the great artist points per turn. We don't really want great artists though. Let's go for great scientist points. Because we're a little bit behind on science. And we're not really going to be building art museums. We're mainly going to be building archaeological museums. Because we can put more in them, basically. Why would we ever want to build an art museum? Do we have any better food? Well, you're at the housing cap, so that's the problem that we've got going on there, really. Let's go ahead and get cartography. That'll give us some better ships to choose from. Choose a new civic. 50% discount on all unit upgrades. 1 culture and science from trade routes. Yeah, let's pick up mercenaries. Might be useful later on. So London, you have finished your theatre square. You're also near your housing cap, so let's go ahead and get the granary for 4 turns. You can probably just stay there. In fact, you can move into the city, but we'll do that on the next turn, because I've already told you to move. But yeah, really need to increase our science output, really. So you go move into the city. And on to the next turn. Again, lots of religions being spread, thanks to Greece. At least we'll have a CB to attack them with that. Let's go and fortify the crossbowmen. On to the next turn. There is a quadrireme there. Unit needs orders. You're going to go and get the cattle. Horses even. Now, you've got one more build remaining. We might come down here and get the stone. Yeah, Greece are really spreading their religion hard, so... you're going to work your way down here. Choose a production. Now, the watermill would give us some more food and more production, so it's worth getting that. It'd be definitely nice to get that dockyard. Barbarian heading towards us over here. You can also work on getting the archaeology. Let's get the walls. It's only 3 turns. Let's be safe, just in case Japan does decide to attack. I mean, I could probably heavily outnumber them in terms of troops. But, you know, let's just try... Oh, good, the city-state's clearing up the barbarians for us. That's what we like to see. Though the camps do respawn really quickly. But yeah, Greece is probably going to be the next target. And I will probably... What happened to you? I will probably consider taking both of their... cities, because this one has a unique luxury resource, and it has a Acropolis, which is basically their sort of upgraded theatre district, and Knossos also has Dyes, which isn't unique, but it is a relatively good city, I think. So yeah, at some point we will definitely be declaring a war on Greece. We've still got to go ahead and try and find out where the other civilizations are, though.
In peace, one is despoiled by...
Right, do we want to change any of these policies? So we're currently getting... Each city receives 1 culture for each speciality district. Or we could get 1 culture and 1 science from trade routes. We might lose a little bit of culture, but we'll gain a little bit of science. I think that is slightly better. Nothing else really new there, so let's go ahead with that. So we gained an extra 3 science. That's not too bad. You're going to go ahead and get a mine there. Choose a civic. We could go for exploration. Gives us more trade routes if we were a merchant republic. Let's go and work on that. Choosing our production. So we've got our walls. Let's go ahead and work on our archaeological museum. Send an envoy. We definitely want to get that on Toronto, I think. Well, all of them really would be nice, but... Yep, there we go. We've got Toronto back. Little bit concerned about Greece because he does have quite a few hoplites around. And we will need a couple of catapults before we can do anything. Let's go ahead and... let's get the dockyard because it literally is full 4 turns. Now, we'd get 1 gold if we put it here, because it would be adjacent to the pearls. However, by putting it here, we'll have adjacency to the theatre district, and the theatre district will get more culture. I think the culture's a little bit more important than the extra 1 gold for me at the moment, so that's the reason I'm doing it that way around. So as I say, you really do have to put a fair bit of planning into the way you're going to lay out your cities and your different districts if you want to be able to get the most out of them. We're also going to be spending a lot of production turns later getting archaeologists. Looks like Greece is fighting something off down here. I mean, I think swordsmen and crossbowmen could probably deal with their hoplites quite easily. But yeah, we would definitely need to get ourselves some catapults at the very least to get through their walls in any decent amount of time. I mean, Toronto will probably help us as well, so that's not too much of a problem. It's our turn again. So, not an awful lot that I can do. I've just got a few turns where it's because I don't have a scout. I should really get another scout. A lot of barbarians on this map, but we could certainly head south, so we might pick up another. There's a boost for civil engineering. Choose a production. Well, we could try and go to campus, but I'm not sure we could get one that would give us a huge amount of science. Let's get one over there. It will give us a little bit. Because we are very, very low on tech at the moment. We've got a couple of trading posts. We've lost suzerain status of Toronto again already. That's annoying. Preslav looks quite good. Some gold, some production, some science, and some culture. So let's go there. We can get a road built and another trading post. Newcastle. You could try and build the Colosseum here, actually. The Colosseum's culture and amenities are extended to each city within 6 tiles. Must be on flat land adjacent to an entertainment complex. If we can actually get that, that'd be really, really nice. And that tile also puts it further forward, so it would definitely reach Kyoto that way. So we'll go ahead and do that. It will take a long time to build, but if we can get it, it'll be really worth it. Sort out some of our happiness problems. Just trying to keep my eye on how many units the Greeks have, although some of them are getting killed by these barbarian boats, which is nice.
We stop exploring. Is the day we can...
So we can change our government type if we want now and go to Merchant Republic. We'd lose our melee units' combat strength, but I tend to fight with ranged units anyway. We get discount on gold purchases, 2 additional trade routes, and we get 2 extra policies and some extra influence points. So I think we've really got to go for that one. So, housing. We are having some problems with housing. Cities with at least 3 speciality districts. Each city receives 1 culture for every speciality. I think we'll go for that one. And we've got another wildcard policy as well. So let's go for... I mean, it doesn't have to be one of the Great People ones. We could just put any of these in that we want. So we could go for combat victories over units from earlier eras provide gold equal. That's actually quite good, especially when you're fighting barbarians quite a lot. So we should be able to make a decent amount of money now. Let's go and pick up guilds anyway. Send an envoy. You want to still grab Toronto. Desperately trying to get that back. Yep, there we go. On to the next turn. We are going to need to build some more trade routes. Yeah, he doesn't like the fact we're a merchant republic, and I do not care. On to the next turn we go. It's denouncing me. Well, good for you. Because we occupy one of their cities. That is definitely true. Of course, I could solve the problem by wiping you out. And that would definitely solve that problem. It's nice that the Greeks are getting so wrecked up here. I was tempted to go and bring this crossbowman back down and get that war started quite soon. Shouldn't be too hard to get a CB against them. I mean, they have been spamming us with missionaries. He just used a promotion to heal instantly, and took a hit from the ship straight away. Again, another turn where all I can really do is hit next turn. I don't know, I definitely need more amenities. You're only on -1 though, so that's not dire. It could be a lot worse. So we know that you've got at least 1 warrior and 3 hoplites around here. You've also got that hoplite on that side. Although that hoplite may still die to this this barbarian at the rate things are going. Again, another turn where I can't do anything. Wow. I guess it's because I've only got 3 cities, so we definitely need to try and take some more. There's another boost there. A couple of boosts, actually. There's guilds done. So we could change policies again if we wanted to. 100% commercial hub district adjacency bonus, or industrial zone one. Great merchant points. Don't think I really want to change any of these. One thing I do want to have a do. One thing I do want to do is have a quick look and see if I can find what hoplites do. So hoplites are basically a spearman replacement. 25 melee strength. And what is that compared to a swordsman? 35 melee strength. So, yeah, we could probably take them quite easily, especially if we've got you standing there or somewhere, because you could kill him on like the very, very next turn. So if we fortify you there, we'd probably want to sort of bring you back a little bit onto our side of the river, not the trader, the crossbowman. So we could probably do something here. We've got another warrior here that we can upgrade to a swordsman. We do probably also want to get another crossbowman out. Diplomatic service we definitely want to get. So I did say I'd like another crossbowman. I would like another trader as well. But let's go for the crossbowman first. 7 turns. And then we can prepare to go to war against Greece. Again, I would also like some catapults, so we'll probably still have to wait a few more turns just until we get some catapults. I could get some from Preslav, but by the time I've got them all the way across, this hoplite I think has just died. So there's caravels unlocked. So I think we can bring you over to this side now. What would we like to get here? We could get square rigging. Let's go for castles. We can get better walls. We might need them. So we've got this swordsman. How much would a catapult cost us? Let's just move that swordsman out. If we were to purchase an item, a catapult is 405 gold. That's not insignificant. So I think we will have to wait on that one, but we'll keep that swordsman out there. Keep you there. On to the next turn. I mean, we could probably just sort of like clear up all of their units quite quickly. But yeah, until we actually get those catapults, it's going to be difficult to do anything really. How much did I say it was? We can get one right now. So we could probably, if we wanted to, go and declare that war nice and early. I'm a little bit worried about some of my trade routes, because I do have a trade route that's sort of passing very close to Pharsalos. So let's move you down here. I think we will wait until we actually get that other crossbow as well. Don't want to lose any units needlessly. So, yeah, wherever we send you, it's going to be potentially dangerous. Nanmadol would be good, though. I'm going to keep sending you there. If we lose trade routes, we lose trade routes. We'll gain more than that back in getting ourselves some new cities. So, I'm not too sure which city we'd want to go for first. We probably would want to go for this one. So I'm going to start moving this catapult down in this direction. And luckily he's grouping all of his units up nice and close together, so easy target practice. Let's go ahead and just sort of move this crossbowman back towards the front as well. So we don't want the catapult right at the front here. We're going to hold the catapult back until the crossbow has done. We could work on the Colossus, plus 3 gold and Great Admiral point and extra trade route capacity. It's not a bad idea. Lighthouse would give us some more food and gold though. Let's try and get the Colossus while we can. Because we're on -1 amenities anyway. So we'll try and build the Colossus there. Definitely need to try and get some more amenities. We don't have anything else that is unique that we could grab. We'll get Mercury when we get this. On the next turn, I think we'll buy that... Well, as soon as we can afford it, we will buy that silk tile. And then we'll get a builder over there and upgrade that. Hopefully we'll be able to get the Colosseum pretty quickly. And that'll improve our amenity issues. I will go on to the next turn, but that's probably all we'll have time for before we end the video. "15 turns left to build the Colossus." That's not too bad. We will do one more turn, actually. Having some of these issues where I can't actually do much. But yeah, we want to buy that... This is the thing, right? I'm about to spend money to buy a tile. And for all I know, we might actually get that tile automatically the turn after I buy it. But there's just no way for me to tell. And that is one of the things that I'm really disliking about the current interface issues. We do need more traders. That is definitely true. So I guess we do start working on that. That is the end of the turn, and I am going to end the video there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.